All right. Last night, our Friday doubleheader turned into an actual doubleheader when Old Dominion faced attacks from two different group of five schools attacking two of their different flanks. And they repelled those attacks with a ferocity that we have rarely seen in Imperialism. They have now played 3 games. They are the only team to do so. Their quarterback, running back, and wide receiver lead all major statistical categories. And now, we move on. 107 teams remain. We're going to get down to 106 today. So, on the 28th episode of College Football 25, season-long Imperialism, the next team is the Memphis Tigers. I was just thinking about this team. They're sitting right in the middle of the South. We've got a bunch of teams bordering them. It's another group of 5 team, but they're bordering a couple of Power 4 powerhouses. So let's take a look at who they could be playing. You've got Vanderbilt to the north and the east. That's probably the most likely matchup. Could be interesting. Tiny little bit of Jacksonville State over here. The Gamecocks have already played once. Ole Miss straight to the south. Arkansas State to the west. And then a little bit of Missouri right here. That little downward little Q-tail of Missouri is intersecting with Memphis right there. Now, Missouri played a while back, and they're bordering, I think, like somewhere around 11 or 12 teams. This is the first time any of the teams bordering them have been landed on whatsoever. But let's spin this arrow and figure out who Memphis is going to be attacking. That's going to be straight east, and that's going to be Vanderbilt. We got another SEC matchup on Saturday here. I'm wearing my, unrelated, I'm wearing my Maryland outfit because the Terps are playing against Indiana as I record this. I don't know what the score is. But let's get this game set up. Okay. So we're going to have Vanderbilt right there, and then Memphis on the other side. Memphis Tigers are at an 85 overall. They're a very dangerous group of 5 team, and then Vanderbilt's a 77. So this should be a victory for Memphis, but nothing's guaranteed in Imperialism. Let's take a look at the uniforms for Vandy. Got this black and gold look. That's classic. We're just going to roll with that. And Memphis with a white tiger look. Do they have any other cool alternates? We could go all blue. That could be fun. And this gray look is fun. Ooh. Maybe. They have a lot of uniforms. My God. All right, we're going to go with this all blue outfit. Seems apt. Skills at All-American. This is going to be a much faster broadcast than normal because the 15-second pauses between plays are gone as of these last 2 episodes. Let's put this one at noon. We're playing on a Saturday, baby. Classic college football atmosphere. And let's get these rosters set up and let's roll. And here come the Vanderbilt Commodores. So consistently the younger brother in the SEC. Constantly antagonized by their much more powerful foes. But they're going to have a very interesting group of 5 opponent in today. It's the Memphis Tigers sitting at an 85 overall. What can Vanderbilt do against them? Can they create a long Imperialism run similar to their various victories so far in the real college football season? Let's wait to find out. This is the second time we're going to be playing in Tennessee for this tournament. And we're underway. And oh my God. It's taking a while to load the rosters. Hopefully I can get there by the first play. Things are going to go really, really fast. Okay, Vanderbilt's going to be starting on offense. They've got Diego Pavia. Pavia, I think, is going to be the pronunciation for that. Diego Pavia in a quarterback. He takes the snap on first down. Under pressure, and he's sacked on the opening play. That's A.J. Odom getting back there and making the sack, and Vanderbilt is in trouble very early. Not great. Yeah, he just got right past the lineman. I mean, while he was making his moves and trying to get past, he was keeping his feet moving so he could just power through. And I think this pause is because of the sack. It's 2nd and 19. We might have the 15-second pauses back. That'd be a little bit of a shame. And here's the play for Pavia. He hands it off in 2nd and 19. That's going to be a big hold to the outside, number 28. That's Cedric Alexander with a good run to make it 3rd and 12. And yeah, we're back. Oh, wait, they're showing a replay. That's why. Bounces outside. Taken down at the 20. And it's 3rd and 12. Pavia in the shotgun. Huge opening play for Vanderbilt. He's under pressure. They throw a screen on 3rd and 12. The one blocker is not handled. He's able to run in there and shut the play down. That's Chandler Martin, the middle linebacker, making the stop. And whatever patch was there on yesterday, it's gone. Because we're getting these long, lingering looks at the Jumbotron, which means that the pauses are back. That... all right. Well, there goes the punt. That's going to go super deep, and he is going to break a tackle, and he's going to get a couple yards out of this return. It's number 10, Kobe Drake, making the return. And here come the Memphis Tigers. Seth Hennigan starting at quarterback. They've got Mario Anderson Jr. as their main running back. They're going to come to the line here. It's going to be a read option, and Hennigan is dropped in the backfield by number 91. That's Christian James making the tackle. Yeah, simple, easy. Vanderbilt get the job done on 1st down. Can they hold strong here against an impressive Memphis offense? And another read option. Hennigan's going to take it outside the 35, 40. He gets the 1st down, 45. And he's brought out of bounds at midfield. A huge run for Mr. Seth Hennigan to get a 1st down for the Memphis Tigers. Collie looks a little shaken up in that play, taking a lot of wear and tear. That's just a strong, powerful run to the outside for Hennigan. And we'll see if he keeps using that quarterback keeper strategy later on in this game. Not much press coverage here. It's 1st and 10. Hennigan to Anderson. He's got a hole. He cuts back inside and has a lot of space, 40. And it's a great tackle, and Prince Collie is hurt. Oh, boy. Prince Collie, the backup Will linebacker, makes 2 difficult tackles in the opening drive, and he is out for at least a little bit here at First Bank Stadium. Hennigan to the outside. Pass is caught by number 0, and that'll pick up 6 yards. That's Demir Blankumsey, maybe. I don't know. He's a redshirt senior transfer. Good little shove wrap of the receiver in the outside to give him space down the middle. And that brings up 2nd and 4. Hennigan hands off. Anderson to the inside. Gets a nice edge and gets out to the 19-yard line. That's a 1st down for the Tigers. It was a tackle for loss in the opening drive of this play, but Memphis has been perfect ever since. So now it's 1st down. Hennigan calling out blitzers. It's another run to Anderson, and this time they shut it down for a minimal gain. That was Langston Patterson making the main tackle there. Just shutting down the ball carrier. Let's take a quick look at that Maryland-Indiana score. I'm hopeful that Maryland can win that game and, have a slight chance of making a Cinderella playoff run. That'd be really cool. It's 7-7. Okay, we have a chance. That's good to hear. 2nd and 7. Anderson inside 15, 10. He tried to make a move, but number 1 made it simple. C.J. Taylor, the strong safety, makes the tackle, and it's 3rd and 1. I think this is the first 3rd down that Memphis has faced today. What are they going to call? Is it another run to Mario Anderson? Could it be a read option to Hennigan? Could they throw the ball? Let's find out. They've got trips to the left. Hennigan, Anderson to the 5. And he is wrapped up and brought down by number 25, Martell Height. But that is going to be 1st and goal at the 3 for the Memphis Tigers. Could we see another short episode today? Let's see how this one goes. First and goal from the 3. Hennigan in the shotgun. Got a pretty favorable look for a run to the outside. Instead, it's a pass to Anderson. Oh. Miscommunication there with number 5. I don't know who that is. Might be Greg DeRosier. Might have changed his number. I don't know. Oh, it's Sutton Smith. There he is. What position do you play? He's the backup running back. Went out for the swing pass and forgot to look at the quarterback. It's second and goal. Run. Anderson. He's met at the line and only gains 1. Good stop by Vanderbilt to force third and goal from the 2. That was Devin Lee providing the crunching stop there, and this is a very difficult play call. Are they going to overthink it? Will they just go with another run up the gut? Like, what is the right choice here? Vanderbilt has 3 linebackers in, ready to crash in the middle. It goes to Anderson, and Anderson walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. And that lineman, number 54, is going nuts, jumping on top of Mario Anderson. You love to see it. That's the center, Trent Holler, who delivered some tough blocks down the middle. And he let Mario Anderson just waltz into the end zone. Yeah, they drove in. That was a fantastic job by the Memphis offensive line. And now, it's going to be an extra point for their kicker. I believe it's Caden Costa, the senior transfer. We'll have to check on the number afterwards. Snap, hold, kick is good. 11 plays, 67 yards. Memphis never really looked challenged by this Vanderbilt defense. And they're going to hope they make quick work of this team so they can survive, gain a little bit of territory, and then see what happens next. Kickoff's going to go deep. And Vanderbilt will take it out to the 5, 10, and not even to the 15. 45 is dropped way, way back there. And here's Diego Pavia. He hands it off. Nothing. Absolutely nothing for Cedric Alexander. It's a loss of 1. That was Cormonte Hamilton flying in from the outside edge, teaming up with Marsh. We have a Marsh on this team? We don't. I don't know who that is. Here's 2nd and 11. Another run to Cedric, and he's dropped for only 2. So Vanderbilt needs to make a big play here, or else they put their defense, which has got to be tired after that 11-play drive, right back on the field. Cool little trapezoid thing on the some executive suites out there for this Vanderbilt stadium. That's pretty cool. I guess they have money, considering the last name associated with this university. Pavia throws to the right. That's going to be caught on the sideline and a first down for Memphis. Quincy Skinner Jr. makes the catch to keep this drive alive. So here come the Vanderbilt Commodores here on 1st and 10 from the 31. Pavia, it's an RPO to the outside to number 3 again. Quincy Skinner making another catch. And they basically decided, all right, our run game's pretty terrible. We can't make any significant gains. I guess we have to throw the ball. And you never want to be pigeonholed into one strategy, but if you can get that strategy to work, then you're not being pigeonholed. You're just doing the best choice. Hand off to Alexander. No, he cannot. Cormonte Hamilton with another big-time tackle, making it 3rd and 3. So you got to watch for Quincy Skinner to try and run maybe a flat route or a comeback or something that's going to give him some open space as long as he can make the cut and the defender makes the wrong move. No press look here. They're all going drop coverage. Pavia throws over the middle. That's going to be caught by number 0 and a first down for Vanderbilt. That's Junior Sherrill making the catch. Pretty simple drag route. They saw that nobody was playing press, so they just said, all right, you're basically giving us the first down. We won't get the deep ball, but we'll be able to get a first down at least and keep the ball. And that's the end of the first quarter. Memphis has the lead 7-0. Vanderbilt has -1 rushing yards through one quarter. So now the field flips, and we'll see how this goes. Pavia Another run. No, it's a beautiful play fake. He drops back, throws it deep, and it's going to be caught by Sherrill again. And the Vanderbilt Commodores are in Memphis territory for the first time today, out to the 37. It's a big play for Vanderbilt as they try and stay even and stay alive in this game. They don't want to tarnish the SEC's name by dropping out and losing this one. Pavia in the T formation. It's Alexander with a couple extra blockers. It doesn't matter in the slightest. I believe that might have been Javon Dennis, number 8, making that tackle. Could have been number 6, but I'm blanking on where there's a number 6 in the step chart. 2nd and 10. Pavia in the shotgun. He's got one extra blocker on the right side. He needs it. Throws short to number 9. That's going to be caught, and he falls forward to get a big gain. That's the backup tight end, Eli Stowers, making that 3rd and short. This is going to be a major test for their run game, I think. I don't know if they'd risk throwing the ball here, even though it's been awful. You want to try and get something just so you know you have it later on if this game remains close. 2 linebackers in. They're prepping for the run. Pavia hands it off. Alexander will get the first down and a whole lot more out to the 21-yard line, and Vanderbilt keeps on keeping on. Cedric Alexander with his most emphatic run of the day. And Vanderbilt's here. They're legit. Just like in the actual college football world this year. They're getting some victories. Pavia in the shotgun. Sends a running back in motion. They hand it off to the backup, number 33, and he gets nothing. That's Monty Jones. Or Monty Jones, maybe. I don't know how to pronounce it. He's a graduate transfer coming into Vanderbilt for his last year of eligibility. Came from NEO A&M College and then New Mexico State. Now he's playing D1 ball in Imperialism. There goes the handoff to Alexander to the outside, and he is shut down by number 24. The tackle is broken, but 24 was the main guy putting in the effort there. That was Greg Rubin, the Tiger back. Shutting that play down. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Vanderbilt's had a lot of 3rd downs, but that's when their best offense has come out onto the field. They've got trips to the left. We've got press coverage out there. Got to watch to see if that's open. He's already pointed to it, and instead he hands it off to number 33, Monty Jones, who does not get there. A confusing play call, to say the least. It'll be 4th and 3, and I'm guessing it's going to be a field goal for Brock Taylor, the kicker here for Vanderbilt. Yeah, I believe that is Brock Taylor. He's a redshirt freshman. Snap, hold, kick is good. And Brock Taylor sends it through the uprights to make this 7-3. Obviously, they would have wanted a touchdown there, but a suspect play call forces them to just go with the 3 points. And now Memphis will get it back. Can their offense keep up the momentum they built in the first drive? I mean, it really is a pretty stadium. Not necessarily the loudest or most imposing, but it's nice. It looks upper class, which makes sense. Here comes the kick return to the 5, 10, 15, and I think he got to the 20, and he did. So here comes Memphis. Seth Hennigan coming out again. Had a really, really good opening drive. This is probably a run to Mario Johnson, and that's exactly what it is, up the middle. And a good cut on that play by number 50 for Vanderbilt, making that stop. Because that could have been a much, much larger play. 58, maybe? Yeah, I don't know who made that tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Hennigan, another run to Mario. And he makes a beautiful juke move, staying on his feet, falling forward. Does he get the first down? Yes, he does. What an incredible effort by Mario Anderson. What a great run. Are they going to show us a replay on that? They are. So he cuts outside, stiff arms a man, gets by another tackler, and then is able to fall on top of a couple guys to roll over the defense and get to the first down. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Another run to Anderson. And this time he doesn't get much. He has 10 carries already for 56 yards, Memphis making a major effort to establish the ground game. Try and put their stamp on it. Get in, get out, stay alive. Here's 2nd and 10 in the empty set. They've got press to the bottom of your screen. Let's see if they take advantage of it. And instead they're going to run a screen, and that's no. Quincy Skinner gets the catch, and somebody else just stepped in and shut him down. It's 3rd and 10. Vanderbilt's defense forcing a 3rd and long for, I think, the first time today. What will Memphis call in this situation? In what could be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Sorry, the 2-minute timeout. Hannigan. Under pressure. Throws deep. That's going to be caught. Rock Taylor is hurt. Oh, it's not Quincy Skinner. Oh, it's because that's Vanderbilt. Hold on. So Rock Taylor makes the catch, but he is listed with an injury. So they get 1st and 10 in midfield, but their starting wide receiver is not out there. Hannigan. To hand off, he's going to bounce inside, and Mario Anderson's not able to get much. And that is the 2-minute timeout. I mean, they call the 2-minute warning here, which I guess makes sense. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Memphis Tigers. What will they draw up here? 2 linebackers in for Vanderbilt. They're looking to stop the run, but it's going to be a pass. Hannigan. Under pressure, rolls to the right. He gets the throw away and avoids the sack. Smart play by Hannigan just to salvage whatever he can and make sure it's 3rd and 8 as opposed to 3rd and 13. So now they got to get out there and do it again. The offensive line has to do a better job of pass blocking and giving Hannigan more time to find his man downfield. They rush 4. Hannigan, deep ball, wide open. And that is a gorgeous diving catch for Jair Shorter. Getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 at the 29. Wow. I mean, that was going low. He was able to get his hands down there despite the fact he was flying through the air. Another short pass. That one's knocked out and complete. Intended for Kobe Drake, but it doesn't get there. This is going to be 2nd and 10. They're in field goal range, but they would love to have more. Hannigan throws the screen to the outside. It's Anderson. A little bit of lag. He gets past the first down and inside the 20-yard line. Mario Anderson Jr. has been their offensive MVP so far. He's just been excellent in a wide variety of roles. Obviously, he's been really good at choosing his spots, cutting into various different lanes as they open up. And out of the backfield, he's been a pretty good receiver, too. 1st and 10. Hannigan under pressure. It's another screen, and that one goes begging. Mario Anderson not able to pull it in. And it'll be 2nd down. Crowd getting a little bit antsy here. They don't want to go down by 11 here at the end of the first half, but Memphis absolutely does. Hannigan throws to the right side. It's going to be caught to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. A beautiful catch and run by number 0. There it is. Demir Blankency with his 2nd catch of the game. And that one goes into the end zone. A very well-designed play. Frees up Blankency for the catch. And he walks into the end zone for the 2nd touchdown of the day for the Memphis Tigers. Yeah, just a great cut inside. There's 4 defenders that all have to make a choice, and none of them were able to be aggressive enough to step in and stop that play. And so, it's 14-3. We're getting very close to Super Sim here. Vanderbilt's going to get an opportunity to answer that drive. 12 plays, 81 yards. They've run 23 plays on offense, and a lot of them have been fantastic. And that's been the difference so far today. Memphis looking to make quick work of Vanderbilt. That one's going to fly back and be caught. 5, 10, 15, and he is dropped at the 16-yard line. So here comes Diego Pavia. They got to get something to work here. Pavia Drops back, throws short. That's going to be caught, but not for much. Only a 5-yard gain to Junior Sherrill. Okay. 2nd and 5 with a minute to play in the first half. They're going no huddle, but that 15-second timer's back. I don't know what was gone. I don't know what I did to turn that off for the last 2 games, but it was very nice. And that's a sack. That is a fantastic sack by number 6 for Memphis. Can't find his name with the depth chart, but he's doing a really, really good job. Which brings up 3rd and 13. They're just going to run a halfback draw and force Memphis to use a second timeout. And if the Tigers are able to march down the field here with 40 seconds on the clock and score again, we're just going to take this thing straight to Super Sim because Vanderbilt has not shown me much to make me think they can come back in this game. Jesse Mirko punts it away. They're going to fair catch that at the 39. They've got a very good chance of at least getting a field goal here. No press coverage for Vanderbilt. Hennigan in the shotgun. Drops back, throws it deep to the sideline. And that's incomplete, intended for the wide receiver outside. He tried it. The Vanderbilt's defenders were able to shut it down. 33 seconds on the clock here. What do they have planned? All 3 guys are in press coverage here. Watch that guy to the outside. They shut him down. It's good press coverage, but they do get a man wide open. It's number 82, the tight end. Anthony Landfear getting open. Stopping the clock for a second as they reset the sticks. 25 seconds to go. Memphis not using their timeout yet because they can sprint up to the line right now. 20 seconds to go. This would be a 54-yard field goal from here. They would love to get closer. Hennigan drops back, launching, throwing to Mario Anderson, and he's taken down, and that's going to be a timeout. I think. 2nd and 3 from the 29. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Timeout. Can they put this to 17-3 and bring us to Super Sim? Let's find out. It's number 43. It's Caden Costa. From 46 yards away. Snap, hold, kick is good. The kick is good. Caden Costa makes it 17-3. And we are going to go to Super Sim here. And Memphis will get the ball again. They are advancing once again. And that is a 63-yard touchdown pass from Seth Hennigan to Jair Shorter. Somebody must have played press coverage. And now I think we can pretty safely jump to the end of the quarter. Vanderbilt does get another score, but it's 27-10. Let's just jump to the next play here. And they get a second touchdown. Diego Pivia to Junior Sherrill. And Vanderbilt has made this a 3-point game, so we are going to jump back in. And then we're just going to do controller select and jump right back into the simulation. Because Vanderbilt has made it interesting in the fourth quarter. Just going to play this extra point. A 6-play, 24 drive. I think Memphis must have thrown an interception or something because they had fantastic field position. And now, with 4:18 to go, it's only a 3-point game. What will Memphis do to try and put this one on ice? We've got plenty of blockers back for the kick return. It does not matter. They only get to the 20. So here's Seth Hennigan. Sends the tight end in motion. An extra blocker to the left. They hand it off to Mario Anderson. He's got space, 25. And he's dropped for only a gain of 4. Vanderbilt, as I said earlier, they're kind of the redheaded stepchild of the SEC. They never get any respect. And a lot of times they don't really deserve respect because their team isn't good. But today, they're looking to stake their reputation. It is Imperialism. They have one chance to win one game. It's a play fake. Hennigan throwing deep, wide open and caught by the tight end. Anthony Landfear making the catch all the way up to the 46-yard line. And Memphis, with about 3.5 minutes to go, can run down some clock and potentially get to field goal range. And Vanderbilt's in full desperation mode. Tigers sprint to the line. They want to keep whatever defense they had on the field. You got press coverage to the top of your screen. They're maintaining that outside. Watch this play to number 4. And again, just running the clock down. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3. Finally takes the snap. He looks deep, throws deep, and that's going to be caught by Kobe Drake making the catch. Hennigan now has almost 230 yards passing on the day, a pretty standard day for him. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Vanderbilt still not calling any timeouts, although they're probably going to start here because they are fully out of time. Hennigan on 1st and 10 from the 43. It's an RPO to the outside, and that is a fantastic open field tackle by number 8 for Vanderbilt. That's Tyson Russell making the stop. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning, where Vanderbilt has to make 2 more tackles to either force a very long field goal or a punt deep into their territory, but all they would need is a field goal to tie the game. Is this our first overtime matchup after being 27-10 at one point? Vanderbilt scored 2 consecutive touchdowns. They're stacking the box looking to stop the run. It goes to Anderson, and he's dropped in the backfield, number 10, Langston Patterson, getting a tackle for loss. And suddenly, things do not look good for the Memphis Tigers. 3rd and 11. Hennigan walks up. No linebackers in the middle of the field, but they'll look to crunch in if they go to the middle. That's exactly what they do. Anderson cuts through one man. He's taken down. Timeout, Vanderbilt. And now the question is, do you kick a long field goal? This would be 55 yards from here. How much do the Tigers trust Caden Costa? Let's see what he can do. Let him cook. Snap. Hold. Kick is good from 55. A high-pressure kick from Caden Costa, and he comes through in a major way. Kick that from the 45, and it just spiraled through. It was a line drive kick, and it had the distance. It was straight down the middle. A perfect kick. So now Vanderbilt needs a touchdown. They've already scored 3 today, but they need 1 more to potentially take the lead in this game. They'll have 1 minute and 50 seconds, and they'll be able to keep 1 timeout. There goes the kickoff. Vandy will take it out to the 5, 10, 15, 20. He cuts outside, and he's dropped at the 21. And here comes Diego Pavia. He's in the shotgun with Cedric Alexander next to him. Memphis rushes 4. He throws to the right. That's going to be caught by Junior Sherrill, but not much there. And that's going to take 15 seconds off the clock. Really, really bad first play call. I still don't know why I just don't know why the crazy no-huddleness we had in the last 2 games is gone. I don't know where it went. Pavia. Empty set. He's looking long. Throws over the middle. It's going to be caught by Quincy Skinner, who gets out to the 42, and the first down is going to stop the clock for a little bit and slow the bleeding on these 15-second wait times, but not by much. About 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. They're still 58 yards away from the end zone. Everybody's sprinting up to the line. They're not going to spike it. They're going to set up in the shotgun. Pavia looks to the sideline. Throws over the middle. He's got a man again. Number 11. He breaks the tackle. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's taken down at the 8. They're not going to use their timeout. Pavia's over 300 yards passing. And for some reason, everything has stopped. We're going to go to a replay. What was that? Loic Fuanji with his first major catch of the game. It goes for 49 yards, and the Vanderbilt Commodores are in business, looking to get a last-second touchdown to win this game. And now the clock starts running because the chain gang has finally caught up. 48 seconds to go. Are they scoring too fast, possibly? Pavia, end zone, touchdown Vanderbilt! Junior Sherrill! And the Vanderbilt Commodores have come back from down 17 to tie this game with an extra point on the way. Vandy fans, go nuts, go crazy. Your team has arrived in Imperialism. Just a perfect bullet pass. Sherrill beat his man to the inside, made a beautiful cut. None of the safeties were there to cover it. They went for the score immediately. The only downside is that Memphis has 45 seconds and all 3 timeouts to get into field goal range, and Caden Costa is a real one. Here's the extra point attempt for Brock Taylor. Snap, hold, kick is good. And Vanderbilt has the lead. 4 plays, 79 yards. But did they leave too much time on the clock? It's 31-30. I think this is the first time in Imperialism that both teams have scored 30 points. Here comes Memphis. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's brought down at the 21-yard line. So here is Memphis. Seth Hennigan. He's going to launch over the middle. It's going to be caught. No, he dropped it. It's incomplete. Memphis gets to save a timeout, but they don't gain any yardage. So they're still at the 21 with 38 seconds to play. Beautiful pass breakup there by Langston Patterson, who's had a very good game for himself. 2nd and 10. Hennigan in the empty set. No one's playing press. Waits, throws quickly, and he's going to be tackled in bounds, which will force a timeout from Memphis. He does get the first down, however. 34 seconds to go. They're still about 27 yards away from field goal range. Hennigan throws short. That's going to be caught, but he's taken down in bounds again. Another timeout from Memphis. Vanderbilt doing a really good job of having great discipline, not letting these guys get to the sideline to stop the clock. 29 seconds to go. They're still 20 yards away. Hennigan looking short again. It's going to be caught by number 0, and they have to use their final timeout before they get to field goal range. Vanderbilt might actually pull this off. It's 3rd and inches from the 42. And they really shouldn't run the ball, but they're going to have to throw short. Vanderbilt has 3 linebackers in there to cover it. Hennigan waits, throws, middle, caught first down at the 50. They're still not in field goal range, and they cannot stop the clock. When is that going to start moving? When is the chain gang going to get into position? Right now, 19, 18, 17. They're going to have to spike the ball, I think. You can't really do anything else. 14 seconds. Memphis in trouble. Is Vanderbilt going to pull off the upset? They spike it with 10 seconds. They have to get closer. You got to think this is a sideline pass here. You just got to have to cover all the sidelines, make sure nobody gets deep down the middle. This is the ball game for Vanderbilt. Because it would be a 67-yard field goal from here. There's no way they're trying that. 2nd and 10. They're setting up. It could be a Hail Mary throw here. Hennigan in the shotgun. They only rush 4. They have a quarterback spy. Hennigan under pressure. Throws out of bounds. And this is going to have to be a Hail Mary. They have no other choice. This game is going to end on this play. 5 seconds to go. Vanderbilt's defense might actually pull off the impossible. 3rd and 10. They're setting up in a trips bunch formation, but this is Hail Mary. Make no mistake. Hennigan. The game's going to end on this play. Is it going to get there? It's intercepted, and Vanderbilt gets the win. Number 1 with the interception. That's C.J. Taylor picking it off. And the Vanderbilt Commodores, against all odds, being down 8 overall points, will defend their home territory from the visiting Memphis Tigers, and they will survive in Imperialism and maintain the good name of the SEC. Because in Imperialism, it just means more. 21 fourth quarter points for the Commodores. Wow. What an insane comeback. Diego Pavia, 314 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. I think that is the single game record so far for Imperialism. 87.5 completion percentage. He played incredibly. Vandy moves on. Memphis is out. What an insane comeback. Very glad I didn't just sim through the fourth quarter. I was about to do that. We would have missed that incredible comeback. Wow. So let's get the map up here. Let's give Vandy some more territory. In Memphis, you had an impressive offense. You got a big lead, but ultimately, you failed. Bye-bye. Now we're going to go here. Grab this. That little bit of blue right there. Right there, and let's make this logo bigger for Vanderbilt because they deserve it after that game. Let's take a look at the full map. Vandy has arrived in the south. They now border a couple more teams. They've got a pretty wide border with Missouri. And the SEC continues to prove that they are the conference to beat in Imperialism. What an incredible game. And I think I'm probably not going to be able to do a game tomorrow. I might get one in tomorrow morning. We'll have to see. But we've got ourselves a battle there in the south. I'll see you next time.